Interesting.
You ever seen that TikTok of people saying that Peso Pluma sounds like a bug passing by, like? Ooh.
Estás escuchando la plática.
I don't know if I like this, dude.
I'm gonna try it today. Everybody back at home, do we look better with Apple wired headphones?
Yeah.
Or with our normal headsets?
People are probably gonna ask
that wrap around
or wondering why are they not wireless?
Okay, so the reason why they are not wireless, which means that there's no wired connected, is because the audio mixer.
I cannot believe you just explained that to me.
The audio mixer that we use is Bluetooth compatible, but I think only for one device.
Got it.
Yeah, so that's why.
Okay.
So maybe, I don't know, maybe there's a newer one that maybe has it. I'm not 100% sure.
I'm gonna give you my quick pros and cons about these headphones, real quick.
I'll give them two.
Okay, pro, it doesn't mess up my hair because the headphones are big and they like flatten out your hair, especially if you're doing it for like an hour.
Yeah.
It messes up the whole.
Yeah.
They're also big and bulky.
Yeah.
So I feel like you don't get to like really see somebody's entire aesthetic face because of the headphones.
Yeah.
That's my. Was that a con? Those were cons, right? Cons.
Oh
no.
Yeah, that was a con.
No, that was pro. That was pro. They were big.
They're pros about that, cons about the ones before.
Right. Yeah. So
what are your pros on the wired?
Another con, I don't think they look very podcasty.
No, they don't.
They're like,
They
just
don't.
even looking at them, I'm like, what's going on right now?
They don't.
Yeah.
So my cons about these, everything that you said about the other headphones, yes, you're right. Sometimes when we do your hair, when we do our hair,
You do my hair.
when I do your hair, when we do our hair,
Yeah.
it's nice, slick back, nice, luscious, gorgeous. Somebody would say. It can mess it up. And not only
It
that,
absolutely does.
when you want to wear your hair, your face kind of has to be open as well.
Right.
And the sides and everything. And, everybody back at home, you look at us in our side profile most of the time.
Yeah.
So it's like 70% face, 30% headphone.
Yeah.
So that's a con about that. But the cons about these is I feel like they're not that loud.
I think they're loud, but they sound a little jank, if I'm being honest with you. They're not like as crisp.
Yeah.
Yeah. It almost sounds like just not as clear.
They're not as crispy.
They're not as crispy. Yeah.
And I don't know why.
It's almost like they're not plugged in all the way. Like, where like it just sounds a little staticky.
They just sound cheaper.
A little cheaper.
Yeah, I guess we have really good heads.
Well, these
headphones.
were like $10, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, they were. Maybe I can find some better ones.
I mean,
because I kind of like the idea, but I think right now, like, since I'm wearing a hat, I wouldn't mind the big headphones because it's kind of like, I look like maybe like.
I also think that the white really makes them pop.
Yeah.
And it's just like kind of distracting a little bit versus like the black. They kind of like, a
Yeah.
little more camouflage.
Another con about these is probably people that don't know who we are.
Yeah.
And they just start tuning in. Hi, how are you?
Yeah, what's up?
They're probably like, these guys can't even afford the podcaster headphones.
Oh, we can afford the podcast headphones, my G.
They're over there, my G.
They're tucked away, my B.
But yeah, I totally understand. I feel like the way that we sound right now isn't going to translate to when I actually hear it on the computer. Does that make any sense? So the way that you hear yourself and the way that you hear me right now is not going to sound like the way that the podcast actually sounds.
It's going to sound like it normally does.
It's going to sound way better on computer and the wonderful world of YouTube.
How other people listen to it.
Yes. We're listening to it kind of like in a 720p vibe.
Yeah, I'm not digging this.
Yeah.
But let's just run with it.
Yeah, I'm going to run with it today.
Yeah, let's do it.
Welcome to episode 101.
Yeah, we in the trip digits, my boy.
La platiquita. We in the triple digits.
How does it feel?
It feels good,
101.
Man. Feels good. I feel energized.
Hey, drop the 101. 101. Ooh, road to 200.
And just so you guys know, I'm in Europe right now.
Damn, my boy in Europe.
Mondays don't suck. We posted it on Monday.
We back. Took us a minute.
We apologize for not posting 100 more ASAP. But we decided
we technically missed a week. Let's not.
Don't remind me.
Let's not sugarcoat it.
Let's not talk about it.
We missed a week.
Let's not talk about it.
All right. I won't mention that we missed a week. I won't bring it up.
Why are we even talking about it?
I'll stop mentioning that.
Josh and myself.
Don't put me into this.
No, Josh.
I'm not in this.
And myself decided
Yeah.
that it was the best thing for La Platica
Yeah.
and the best thing for everybody else back at home. And you let us know, what would you rather have? The episode immediately or on a Monday?
Especially 100.
Especially 100. Okay, exactly. We decided that episode 100, because we had it already. We've been having it.
We've been had it. It was on the back burner.
It was there.
Yeah.
It's just that we decided that
It only felt right.
it only felt right that we posted it on a Monday, because
Yeah.
hashtag Mondays don't suck, and we've been running with that for
Since
a
we
year.
basically started. Yeah.
since you know. So that's why we did that. So we
Yep.
apologize, but I hope you guys understand.
And this is going to put us back on
and
track
this is
now.
gonna thanks to episode 100. Now 101 is on a Monday as well. And not only that, but this is the first episode ever that this dude is gonna edit it, because I'm
Come
not
on now.
in town.
So if you guys notice that this is like that much better, just know because it's because of me.
Yeah, so we'll see. I'm kind of scared. He said, "You don't trust me?" I said, "No, I don't."
Yeah, well, I know, and I was kind of offended by that, bro. I'm gonna deliver. You're gonna be shocked. This is gonna be your favorite episode. You're gonna watch that shit like 6 times. You're gonna be like, wow.
I can't wait to be in the passenger seat.
Dude, just
like
relax.
kind of like relaxing, like
Hey.
just watching it.
Boop, boop. Thank you for tuning in to JOSHLEYVA's Airlines.
And you're gonna upload it on YouTube, or are you just gonna drop box
This
it
is
to
your
me?
captain speaking. Need you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the potty. Waddy.
Free Cokezies
Read Cokezies for everybody.
and salute.
Hey, of course.
So that's what we're gonna do. So happy Monday. We miss you guys. Another week. Hope you guys are doing swell
Swelly.
back there. And yeah, let us know. Big headphones or little janky
Let
ones?
the
They're not janky. They're Apple. Come on, man.
well,
They're Apple.
or these Curaçao headphones.
You know what it is? Is I don't feel noise cancellation.
That's what it is too.
Right,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the other ones are kind of noise cancellation, and then, you know, the new AirPods are
Yeah.
noise cancellation.
You know how we also say like you feel submerged? I don't feel completely submerged like with these headphones.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest,
Got
I'm
it.
like slightly submerged.
Got it.
You know what I mean?
Well, who knows? Maybe on the break we'll switch. Who knows?
Yeah. Hey, we should talk about the time we switched shirts on the potty and didn't mention anything about it. There was like a
Some
few people that
noticed.
caught it, and there was
Some
like a
people
lot
noticed.
of people that didn't catch
Well,
it.
I did mention it on my stories.
Oh,
and
that's
then
right,
people were
that's
like,
right.
"Oh my god, I knew it! I knew
Yeah.
it! I knew it!" They were like, "This is insanely funny how
Yeah.
we just never said anything." We should do that again one day.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say?
We should switch watches and like never give them back to each other. That'd be sick. Just take your
Down.
Rolex.
There's a shot for us.
Yes, prepared, ready to be served.
Today we asked you guys. You guys are gonna take full control of the podcast, and you guys are gonna interview us.
Yeah, because for episode 100, Sebas and I actually interviewed each other. So for 101, we're like, let's give it to the people. And we're also going to have an episode where Itati interviews us, which is
Yeah.
going to be sick. I feel like, even though a lot of these questions I feel like are pretty like, they're great questions, they're general questions, I think she's going to come up with even like outside of the box questions that I think is going to be really cool.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of good stuff happening.
Josh and myself love to please you guys as well, and we haven't asked.
Yeah, we do.
We haven't asked this in a while, so everybody back at home, let us know who to invite too, because we'll freaking spam them.
Yeah, we'll
until they're
bombard them.
here.
Yeah.
You know, because we like to please you guys. Whoever you guys want, that's who we're gonna try to get.
Absolutely.
And then we have also, when I come back from Europe, more special guests lined up.
Yep.
And let's get it going. So we screenshotted a bunch of amazing
You guys asked a lot of really good questions.
interviewee questions.
Yeah.
And I just can't wait to.
Dive in. It's a deep dive, my 101. Drop the 101. Hey, what isn't it 101 like here like wasn't there like a Disney show like Disney's
Zoe.
No, wasn't it like something 101 or 411? It's 411.
411. I
Yeah,
thought
it's like
it was
info.
Zoe
Like what's the
101.
411?
Yeah, what's the 4? But how is that Disney?
There was a show, it was like Disney's 411.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you
I
don't remember that? Yeah.
I remember Zoe 101,
Yeah, Zoe 101.
which was Britney Spears' sister,
Sister.
right?
Yeah. I never watched that show.
Me
Did you?
neither.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
no.
That was like a little after us.
No, I was in the
It was?
in the cut.
Sorry, man. I was too
It-
busy
it-
watching Johnny Sue.
Yeah,
I
me too.
was too busy watching Brink.
Brink,
Soul Skater.
Skater.
Let's take the shot, dog, before we get into these questions.
I was too busy watching That's So Raven. I was too busy
It's the
watching
future I can
Roly
see.
Poly Oly.
Roly Poly.
The Proud Family.
Ooh.
Doug. Hey Arnold.
Ooh.
Real Monsters.
Ooh.
We
We get it, dude. You're a 90s kid. All right?
Caillou.
You watched Caillou?
Yeah, I love Caillou.
Nah, you didn't watch Caillou.
Out of the Box. Remember Out of the Box?
Out of the box. Out of the box.
Man, take me back, bro.
Hey, take me back to the good old days.
Take me back. And you notice I wore a cutoff today so you can see that I have tattoos, but I'm not tatted.
Can't stand your bitches. That's a full sleeve, my boy. Almost. That's like an 84% sleeve. That means you're tatted. If you have a sleeve, you're tatted. Listen.
My left arm is tatted, but me, myself, as an individual, I'm not tatted.
Is your left arm part of who you are as an individual human being?
It's part of my body.
Then you're tatted, my boy, because it's part of you. Part of your world, my boy.
My body is a vessel, but it's not who I am. It's just a vessel that my soul and who I really am inside my soul, it's basically a vehicle for it. So my left arm is tatted, but me as an individual,
your soul isn't tatted.
I'm not tatted.
Damn.
Leave your comments down below.
Is that how you see yourself, just as a pure entity?
Yeah. So are you.
Yeah, okay.
Your mom named you Josh.
Yeah.
And you're in Josh's body.
First of all,
who's really inside you?
First of all,
who are you really?
First of all, my name is Joshua. And don't you forget it. All right?
Joshua.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You know Josh was first, right?
Huh? Joshua.
The name Josh was first before Joshua.
You made that up?
It's scientifically proven.
Why would I believe you right now?
And then
why would I believe
some dude or guy or girl or lady, whoever, said, "Hey, I don't want really Josh. What about Shua? Joshua. That's your name, bro. Joshua."
No, it's Joshua.
The homie Shua.
No, it's Joshua. When I was younger, I used to write my name JOSHWHAAAA like Joshua. I swear.
F minus
Joshua. Like why?
You got an F minus.
I got an F minus.
Yeah, so it's Joshua.
Yeah.
You are Shua.
It's not Shua. It's Joshua.
Anyways. You ready for these questions or what?
Come on, my boy. I'm ready to be interviewed. I'm ready to be interviewed by the LP family.
You ready?
Yeah.
Should I just start?
Go ahead, run it.
I feel like I got something else to say.
Did you tell them that they can listen to us on Spotify or an Apple Podcast?
Yes.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
You didn't tell them to subscribe.
Subscribe to the channel? Well, you tell them.
Well, you tell them.
You tell them.
You tell them.
You can talk too.
Yeah, but I'm going to tell you what to tell them so you can tell them what to tell them.
Go. Okay, you can subscribe to this channel, please. So you don't miss any other episodes.
Tell them to like.
Like and subscribe this video.
Tell them that it helps the algo.
It helps the alco. Alco is short for algorithm, I'm assuming.
Yeah,
which makes no sense.
Algo.
Oh, algo, not alco. You need to lay off the alco.
Does
homie.
it make sense now?
It makes sense now. What else?
I felt that shot.
I did too.
Damn, fool. Hey, we're gonna be all loosey goosey.
You still got your henna tattoo.
Bro, I'm
Weeks
over
later.
this. Gee, I'm over it.
Weeks later.
Well, it hasn't been a week later because we just filmed 100 like a couple days ago.
Yeah, nobody knows that though. It's what they know back at home.
All right, listen, guys, it hasn't been that long.
Later.
By the time this one goes live, I'm gonna show a photo of my hand and it's gonna be gone.
The other day I went on his Safari and his Google searches is how to remove henna.
I'm over it, G. I'm over here scrub-a-dub-dubbing. It's kind of fading a
Is
little
there
bit.
anything to remove henna other than caca de mosca?
I think like they say like alcohol.
Oh really?
Yeah, but I'm like, it's not that serious.
Nah, she spent her time.
She put her heart and soul into this.
Yeah, you got to rock it, G.
All right, my boy, let's get into these questions.
All right, want me to go first or you?
I'll start with a light one.
Okay, cool.
Or mind you, these are questions that people, if our audience was here watching us live, and we asked them to ask us interview questions, these are the questions that they would ask us. Okay, It might be about us. It might just be our opinion about something. It might just be an idea. Wherever our mind takes us.
I love that for us.
Okay, if someone was going to make a movie about your life, who would play you?
Oh wow, what a question!
Come on, my boy. Hey,
what a question! Jake Gyllenhaal.
Why?
You're saying that like if it's not going to be possible.
How does
what
Jake Gyllenhaal correlate with you? And what way? Like, how did he?
I almost felt a little disrespected because you said why.
But how does he connect with you emotionally as a human? Like, how do you feel like your guys' souls connect?
It doesn't fucking matter.
It does matter. He's playing your life in the movie.
Yeah, all he has to do is read the script.
Okay, so you pick Jake Gyllenhaal?
Oh yeah, he's one of my favorite actors.
He's a great actor.
Oh, you want somebody Mexican?
No, I was thinking for you.
Wow.
No, listen. I was
he's going there.
Listen. I was thinking somebody like Vin Diesel. Jamie Foxx. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? I think that could really like really represent you better. More Vin Diesel.
Who was the last one?
Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx is a great actor.
That's what I'm saying. He could probably really play you.
No, I think Jake Gyllenhaal.
No, I can't see it, dude. I'm surprised you said that.
Oh, I can't wait for you to tell me. Let me guess who Bradley Cooper? Shut up.
Nah, I wasn't gonna say
why.
That. You know, I actually have a good answer.
I felt this shot, and these headphones suck.
They suck, dude. I have a good answer. You know how I pick? You know how I pick?
For me or you?
For me. They're asking me.
Okay, so am I done?
Jake Gyllenhaal's a terrible answer. You already said it. You're stuck with it. Jake Gyllenhaal's gonna play.
If there's one person that can play me, it's gonna be Jake Gyllenhaal.
Okay, listen.
We have the same hair.
This has nothing to do with Jake Gyllenhaal.
Eyes.
He's an incredible actor.
Same eyes.
But like, that's your pick for you?
Yeah, for me. He's sick. I love Jake Gyllenhaal.
You think he could display your life in the best way possible? Like he can like really like nail you down. Everything you've been through in your life, G.
Wait, did you say Jake Gyllenhaal can nail me down? Yo, chill, G.
Dude.
I got the headphones on.
Hey, you're the one who said it, G.
You said it.
Yeah, but you thought it.
Anybody that's gonna play you think they can really nail you down?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal.
All right, I'm gonna say for me, you ready for mine?
Oh,
Ben Affleck.
that's a good one.
You see what I'm saying? You gotta think about it deeper.
No, you see what I'm saying? No. what it is I, as a friend, I'm being nice
No.
about your actor.
Jake, everybody's like weird about your answer right now, dude. Everybody's judging you right now. Everybody.
No, nobody's judging me. A lot of people thought that was a good answer. Only you didn't.
No, listen, Jake Gyllenhaal is a great actor, great, but not the great answer for this question. Who would play you in a movie?
Okay, who do you think would play me in a movie? And don't say the people that you just said.
Okay.
Be real.
All right, let me see. Maluma. He's an actor, G.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
Okay,
he did that movie with J-Lo.
Okay. No, not him. Hey, good looking guy. Thank you for the compliment.
Yeah.
But no, say something serious.
I honestly think Maluma. Seriously. But if you don't like that, I got it.
From Jake Gyllenhaal to Maluma.
Antonio Banderas.
Okay, you see, that's where I knew you were going to go. That's where I knew you were going to go.
He's got the slick back hair. We don't have to drop the accent that he has, but maybe we'll throw it in a little bit just to kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? You know?
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. Either of them. Okay, we'll put
He was Zorro.
Antonio Banderas and Jake Gyllenhaal together.
No. Oh, like have
them
a baby?
Battle it out.
Yeah, like they.
No, they'll both get the part and then see who does it better.
Oh, that's good. Imagine we had them in a room. We're like, okay, who can give me Sebas in 3, 2, 1, go.
Your answer was really good, but you ruined my answer. Just so you know, Joshua.
Joshua.
What kind of job do you each think you'll have in 10 years?
In 10 years?
Yeah, and don't say salud, don't say la plática, and I can't say la plática and my other bullshit little ventures.
So it has to be outside of that? You go first.
I think I want to be like that, like... Why you laugh?
Oh,
I'm serious?
Really adorable. You're like, I think one day when I grow up, I want to be an astronaut. All right. It's out of this world.
You know what? I have had this thought in my head because that's where my
brain's at. Are you saying like thought or THOT, like a thought?
GHT.
All right, I'm just making sure.
I know how to do hair, and I think I want to be like that older guy. Not older guy, but like once everything is kind of like done and I'm over it.
That's a great answer.
Then a Paul Mitchell? I don't know, bro, dead ass. I think I'm gonna be doing this like forever, to be honest. Because I really enjoy it at the moment. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, but that's not the question. So I'm gonna give you like what the question is. I think I would just want to be like behind a chair and just like hanging out with people like I used to, like when I was a little younger. Not a lot younger because it wasn't that long ago, but you know what I mean?
I can see you doing
like that.
Yeah, you actually, dude, you're really passionate about it.
And I am. I still am.
Yeah.
I think cutting hair is the most coolest job ever.
Yeah.
Whether you be a barber or a hairdresser.
I remember like when you would like cut hair and stuff like that, like you were really about it. You know what I mean? So I could see that like that's really ingrained in who you are. Like obviously you don't do that anymore, but like I think you can get back into it and like you would dominate.
I also want to challenge myself and like study something else or like do something like out of my box. Like, bro, I think being a cop would be really cool.
That'd be cool.
Like, I think that's like such a cool job. Like,
you don't want to be a cop, popo? Call a popo ho?
Yeah, like a sheriff or I don't know, a detective.
What about a CIA?
Yeah, something cool like that.
That'd be sick. What about like a SWAT team?
Something like that. I don't know. Just something like so different, you know? Or even like a firefighter. Just like something that's like cool. Very like a hands-on type of job.
Do you think that would make you happy?
Yeah, I think so.
How long do you think you could do that before you get over it? Dude, you have to remember, like, you're going to be working long hours, bro.
Yeah, I know.
You're not going to see your family. You're risking your life. You're 10 years, you're going 10 years, you're going to have a kid. You're going to put your kids' life in danger? You're going to put your wife's life in danger?
Millions of amazing people do it. So why not me too?
All right. I respect that.
Jake Gyllenhaal, ladies and gentlemen.
You're just trying to make it work.
Anything Jake Gyllenhaal has acted in his acting career, I want to do that. A paramedic.
Boxer.
Paramedic. Did you see the movie with Jake Gyllenhaal when he was the guy that you call 911?
Yes.
That was a good movie.
That was a good movie.
Yeah.
Where he answered, that was a good movie. That was a good movie.
What about you?
I think I'd want to like direct, produce, be behind the camera.
Got it.
Yeah. Whether it be like any kind of like entertainment. Like I really like acting or like,
I think you've told me this before.
Yeah, I think I would do that. Even like producing like podcasts and stuff like that. Or even when we do like photo shoots for Salud, I love directing, bro. Like I have so much fun. I feel like the time goes by fast. It gets my creative juices flowing. I'd do something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think that's why you're in the position that you're in right now, minus La Platica, but just overall, it's because you've been so passionate about, being on both sides of the lens.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
I will. You know how some people are like, they have like a pick a favorite, like in front of the camera or behind the camera? I don't necessarily have that.
Yeah.
Because I find joy in both of those.
Yeah.
But behind the camera, I really, really enjoy it a lot.
Behind.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. But not shooting. Because I'm not super passionate about like necessarily cameras. Like you are. Like you're more passionate about cameras, like lenses and stuff like that. That doesn't really tickle my fancy. I'm more of like the actor
really
itself,
nail you.
the person, the creator, that's what drives me. Dude, I felt that shot.
There's nothing else that's like out of your norm.
Oh, okay.
That you would do, that you look at maybe somebody that does it and you're like, whoa, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I think I would want to do.
Oh my God, pick me real quick.
Okay,
Sorry.
go ahead.
And I'm not even gonna talk about it. I just want to say it.
Okay.
A pilot.
That'd be kind of sick.
Like for a big airline.
I
think
am
that's so
terrified
cool.
of flying though, even though I fly all the time.
Yeah. Well,
even though I stay fly and I fly all the time, I'm terrified of flying.
Yeah.
I have anxiety. But maybe that'll be good.
Cool.
Maybe that'll be good to kind of step into it.
I'm scared of heights.
Are you really?
Super tremendously, bro.
So you're telling me if we were to go to like the Sears Tower, and I think it's in Chicago, where if you look down, like you have like a little glass area where you can see down?
Yeah, I didn't do it because I was scared of heights, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, is it in Chicago?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, and then you look down, you can see the whole city and stuff like that. They have one in LA
I've done
now.
Stuff similar.
That's like the slide.
I did that.
Are you scared of that?
Yeah, I was super scared.
No way. Like
but
genuinely
I still did it.
feel fear in your bones.
Yeah. Well, I can go on roller coasters and stuff. It's more kind of like.
Can I tell you something?
I don't even like looking at it.
I don't understand the fear of heights. I don't get it. That's how unafraid of heights I am. Like when I look down and people are like, "Oh, that scares me." I don't get it. I'm like, "What are you scared of?" Like, are you scared of falling? And they're like, no, it's just like, it looks scary. Like, my brain does not understand that.
Got it. So you're not scared of heights at all?
Dude, at all. Like, it doesn't even cross my mind.
No, like I'll watch a movie and there's something that's like, or like on Instagram, you'll like go on like these fucking crazy ass dudes are doing these crazy things on the side of skyscrapers. My hands
get sweaty?
Start to like you can see the dots on my hands. Like it freaks me out.
Hands are sweaty?
Knees weak.
Mom spaghetti?
Yeah.
Okay. Did we answer the question? Okay, outside of that, I like pilot would be kind of cool because I like airplanes. I love jets and stuff like that. Even when I was younger, like I was really into like jets. So something like that could be cool. My answer is gonna be kind of corny, but I love people. So I'd want to do something involving that, whether it be like speaking or I don't know, just like maybe like having my own, and I could do this now, but like having like my own like some sort of like camp, right? Where like people get together and like experience things, like not like that.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like I don't know, like motivational stuff, just like a place where like a space where people can come and connect. I'd really like love to lead something like that. Could be really cool.
Yeah, maybe you can be like the head honcho of like this big charity foundation.
Yeah, something like that. Yes.
Where everybody works together and helps others or helps themselves at the same time.
Yeah. I would want to do something like that.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool.
I'd join it. Have you ever had a problem with another influencer? If so, what was the reason? You? Influencer. I hate saying that word.
Yeah. Like a problem?
Yeah.
Like I have not nobody that I necessarily like know personally, but I've seen some things that kind of rub me the wrong way about specific influencers. Yeah. Yeah. Like people who like kind of mislead their audience or kind of take advantage of their audience, like really big influencers, you know? And they're always like caught in like scandals. And I'm like, at this point, like you're intentionally doing this. Like, you know what you're doing.
Oh, but that's your beef with them?
It's not necessarily beef, but it just bothers me.
Got it.
Like, yeah.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
But you don't know them. And they don't know you.
And they don't know me. Yeah.
Got
but
it.
I'll like watch
Yeah.
them. Obviously, since I'm in the space, like I'm like, this is like not right. And I know you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
What about you?
I don't, Sebas don't have a problem with nobody.
I almost want to say
I don't think anybody has a problem with me either. I'm the nicest guy.
What are some disagreements y'all have had about the potty?
Should we tell them? Or should we not tell
I was going to skip this question because I didn't want us to get too into it. All right, I'll tell you what. We'll talk about it, but if we're not like, if it gets a little too like heated, then we'll just cut it out. Yeah. Do you want to start it off?
You.
I don't know if I feel comfortable talking about it, if I'm being honest.
Just say it. It's 101.
All right, honestly. So like,
honestly,
there was this like,
fool, offend me.
One time.
Offend me. Nail me.
Nail me down. There was this one time where I can't, dude. I can't.
Everybody's like this right now.
They're like, what the? Oh my God.
Everybody's like, they
dude, when I saw the question, like my heart dropped because I was like, should we talk about it or not?
Let's talk about it.
All right.
Tell them.
Pour another shot and then maybe it'll loosen me up a little bit. All right, so.
You have the bottle.
But I'm going to talk.
Oh, yeah.
Bro.
I got you.
All right, listen, guys.
Plus, you're the one that feels sensitive about this.
Yeah, I do. I feel very like, I don't know. It's just something it's not easy for me to talk about.
Oh, we should go on a break.
All right, it'll kind of give me a second to kind of process this and all and stuff like that. So.
And then I'll just pour the shots right now.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
We'll be right back.
Okay, if we come back and we kind of talk about it off camera, I'm not gonna bring it up.
Well, I'm gonna start this right away then, because everybody's already interested in what you're gonna say. People are like this right now.
This is gonna break me.
All right, bye.
I'm getting a little too in my feels right now.
You want the other headphones or no? I'm already used to it.
Yeah, that's me too.
Plus, I want to see how it looks like actually on camera.
Like once we post it.
Yeah. Who knows, fool? We might have some cute ears. Some really cute ears.
I don't know how many people watch our podcast have never seen our ears before.
That's my ear.
That's my ear.
All right. So we kind of talked about it.
Yeah.
So you said that if we did talk about it, you weren't going to say it anymore. So are you still okay with talking about it?
Here's the thing, and I just want people to understand this, that we have had a podcast for a year. Mm-hmm. We filmed approximately 52 to 56 episodes.
Isn't it more?
No, it's about that. It's about that. Because there's 52 weeks in a year.
Oh, yeah.
So if we've been a year and then like maybe 60. Maybe we filmed 60 because we had some double up weeks.
Yeah, a couple.
So that being said, okay, people are gonna have differences, right? Like people are gonna clash. People are gonna like it's pretty common. Would you say? Like it makes sense. We're spending time with each other every week. Like we're gonna bump heads. We're gonna disagree about something on the potty. We're gonna potentially throw hands.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Sebas. Are you gonna say something?
I was just gonna say that we started on episode 40.
Oh, okay. And we're at 101.
We're at 101, so 61 episodes.
61. Wow.
So technically a little less than 61 weeks.
Yeah. So 61 weeks together, and we're both creative minds that know what we want and want the absolute best, and we think that our best is the best.
But this has only happened like once. Other than that, 99% of the time we're agreeing with each other.
Yeah.
But there was this one time.
There's one time. So basically,
Do you want to take the shot first?
Yeah, let's take the shot first.
After or right now?
No, let's take it right now. Maybe it'll loosen me up.
And you all up in your feels, G.
I don't know, man. This is hard for me to talk about.
You're weird with something about, you're just like more sensitive with your henna tattoo.
I'm in tune with my chakras, G. My chakras are all in line. Sure. Dude, I don't know why. I'm not feeling that tequila today. It's like hitting.
Are you like forcing yourself to drink right now?
No.
No. All right, go.
All right. So honestly, we're just messing with you guys. Genuinely, we actually, when I screenshotted that question, I was like thinking about it and I was like, we've actually have never had a disagreement. I'm not even joking. Like, I'm not even trying to like.
Wait, that was your punchline? You suck.
I feel like we were dragging it on for too long and I was like, man, people are really going to think that we were hiding something at this point.
I thought you were going to come out with like, so what happened was absolutely nothing. We've been cool since day one. Never disagreed yet.
All right, I'll cut all my part out and then I'll just keep you. We haven't.
We've never argued. And not only have we never argued on La Plática in real life either for
what?
Years.
Yeah, for years. Years.
Never.
I think that we both care about this podcast equally, right?
Yeah.
And we both put in our all equally. So therefore, like nothing has ever really like arisen, you know, like even with like Diaz, like I'm not stuck to any ideas that I have. He's not like do or die about any ideas that he has. So we're willing to like be open with each other and like listen to each other. And if I have an idea and you're like, oh, I'm not really feeling that, or vice versa, none of us take it personally. You know what I mean? And it's not like, so I think that just kind of creates this like great synergy because it's like there's this like an open safe space to pitch ideas, talk about stuff. And I'm not like, none of this is like that serious where I'm like, no, we have to do this or else I'm gonna take it to heart. Like I don't take anything to heart, neither do you.
No, and the beautiful thing about this is that we're, like you said, we're both open to anything.
Right.
So most of the time something happens like, yo, hey Josh, let's talk about this or that. Okay, cool, yeah, and then we can do this or that. And I'm like, oh yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
So it's like his idea and my idea they're always similar, but even if they're not similar, we'll make them similar, and then it'll be like, yeah, we can do this, and then we can do that. So like my idea and then his idea clash, and then make a baby, and then we'll talk about that baby.
It's a cute baby.
It's a cute baby.
Yeah, but honestly, we genuinely have never had like a disagreement or anything like that.
Ever. And we're being dead ass 100%.
Yeah. I wouldn't even.
I've never even got mad at you for anything.
I couldn't even think of something that I would have a disagreement about you on. Like even if you pitch me an idea, you're like, yo, I want to do this. Unless it was something that was like completely out of left field, where you're like, yo, I want to talk about something that maybe I don't even know, bro. Like something crazy, you know. And then I might even just say, all right, cool. If you want to talk about it, obviously go ahead. But like just position it in the sense that this is you and
Yeah, but I would never do that. I don't know.
Yeah, or vice versa.
We're just like you know when you build a puzzle.
Yeah. I thought you were talking about
and there's a million pieces.
Yeah.
You're the piece next to me.
Oh boy.
Oh, that was good, huh?
Yeah,
hey, tweet that.
Hey, tweet that. You're the piece next to me.
You know, you're just like.
Yep. Just like.
You still don't know what the fuck the puzzle's gonna look like, but like you're just next to me.
Maybe we could pick a different kind of like puzzle piece because this looks like you're doing some other shit.
Okay.
Better. Way better.
Where do you see La Plática going, or how long do you imagine y'all will keep going?
I don't see us ever stopping. I don't see a reason to.
Yeah, even when you ask me about like the what would you see myself in 10 years, I'm like, I feel like I'd still want to talk on a microphone.
Yeah.
Even if no one's listening. Yeah. Babe, did the dogs eat? Hopefully we got kids. Hey.
Yeah.
You take off the trash? Take out?
I feel like just depending on where like content goes, culture. I don't know. I don't necessarily see like podcasts going anywhere.
I consider us a show.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? But I really want it to be like a Gordo y la Flaca.
Yeah.
Or like I don't know. I want to be the modern Primer Impacto.
Yeah.
Or I want to be like, you know what I mean? Like a whole ass show. And I think we can do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's already a show.
Even like a show like
that's where I see it going as an actual show.
Even those shows, like they last, bro, decades. Like 10 plus 20 years.
El Gordo y la Flaca has been there since I was born.
Yeah.
And it's going to continue because it's a name. I want to make La Plática a name for itself.
Exactly.
It already is, thanks to you and myself.
I think that it might evolve. It might look different in 10 years. I don't know what that means or what that looks like, but it could potentially look different. I definitely think we'll be in a new studio, like at least that, you know?
Yeah.
And maybe like I don't know. I think it'll like evolve.
Yeah,
you know?
and I want there to be an audience.
Exactly. It could be stuff like that. Exactly.
Que salga el desgraciado.
You know that one picture that we have when you and me are sitting in your room and we're like right next to each other, like facing each other?
Yeah.
We might look back at this podcast and be like, yo, remember we were in that?
It's the same feeling.
Exactly.
That's life.
That's life.
You elevate yourself. You upgrade yourself.
Right.
You know, like remember when we were sitting both together. If you guys don't know, go to episode 2, I think. It was me and you in literally a chair that I had outside, both of them, a little ass circle table, and headsets.
Exactly.
And this.
Exactly.
And if I can go back into time and ask that Sebas and that Josh, how's your next setup gonna be like? I wouldn't, I couldn't, at that moment, I don't think I would have imagined.
You'd be like, I'll be here, or I don't know.
Yeah, that's life though. With anything, you don't have the podcast. It's anything in life. That's why you shouldn't be scared to start. Don't be scared to no juzgues a nadie. Don't judge anybody on how they start. I have a cousin. She does really good tattoos. When she started, she didn't do good tattoos. You're going to think she's a bad tattoo artist? No, give her some time.
Yeah.
There's a start to everything. Every tattoo artist doesn't come out like Picasso.
Yeah.
It's a start.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. Don't ever judge anybody when they start.
Yeah.
Just see the passion.
The passion. The passion. All right, what's your answer? Was that your answer?
Yeah. That was my answer. Because I said, like, as a show and this and audience and, like a whole ass show. Who knows after that? But I want a whole ass show.
Yeah, whole ass show.
Whole ass show.
Whole ass show.
Tickets for free. You just have to, like, be in the raffle or something. Yeah. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to fit everybody.
It could be a select few.
It's like the Wheel of Fortune or, like, The Price is Right. You got to wait in line to get into the show.
That'd actually be really cool.
Yeah.
We could do, like, giveaways each episode.
It's possible.
That's really cool. All right. This is kind of like, we're going to go a different path here. What would be your last meal today if it was your last day on Earth?
Damn.
On Earth. 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 Last meal. You're about to hit the electric chair, my boy. You're about to get zapped. You out of here. What order, though?
A medium number 6 with curly fries, a Coke Z, a lot of ranch, a junior bacon with tomatoes.
Yeah.
2 orders of tacos with tomatoes and onions inside. And then I'll still order more ranch because now I'm able to because I ordered more food.
Whoa.
Yeah. And then 1 egg roll. Not 3 because you can get 3. But
why wouldn't you get 3? It's your last meal.
Porque overeating es un pecado.
Who gives a shit? It's your last meal. You out of here, my boy. You are out of here. You gotta go.
Who gives a shit? That's my meal, G. Right. Dead ass.
For real?
If I can get more, no, dead ass, that'll be my last meal. Number 6, G.
Damn.
That should sound good right now. I've been eating clean, so it sounds good.
Let me get them. For me, it'll be like something with my mom's cooking. Like it'll be like chilaquiles, or she makes.
Now you're making me feel like shit.
Yeah, I have a better appreciation for life than you do. It would be something like that, like my mom's chilaquiles, or she also makes like bomb ceviche. I'm not even joking. Like
I know,
it would be like a whole package because I genuinely love it, and it's also like
I'll do my mom's chilaquiles are fire, bro.
Now you can't take my answer.
Well, don't make me look like the bad guy, geek.
You're like number 6. I'd rather give my money to a huge corporation.
Jack in the Box loves us, bro.
They do.
They reposted us.
I know.
Did everybody see that? They reposted us. Yeah, I almost started crying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jack.
Can I get a lot of fucking ranch?
Okay, next question. Yeah, that's a good answer. Chilaquiles. Ooh, chilaquiles. Yeah, have you seen the chilaquile burrito?
No.
Oh my god, I gotta show you.
Do they put a chilaquile in the burrito?
They put the whole chilaquiles in the burrito, and then it's like with like other stuff that makes it a little bit more firm. Yeah, it's so good, bro.
Wow. I'm in.
And then Guadalajara, they probably have it in a bunch of spots too. But when I went to Guadalajara recently, my cousins took me to a restaurant.
Yeah. That's my favorite breakfast food.
And they had same.
Yeah.
Same.
And
then they had a torta de chilaquiles.
Wow.
Like, it was like a torta. And
the chilaquiles on top.
Chilaquiles on inside.
Oh. Yeah. Damn.
Oh, I'd have a torta ahogada too.
With chilaquiles?
No.
Like a chilaquiles torta ahogada?
That would be good too. I don't know.
Damn.
I never had it, but just like a torta ahogada. Ooh.
Yeah, that'd be bomb.
Okay, next question. If you lost it all today, Josh, what would be? Wait, sorry. I'm literally reading it. If you lost it all today, it literally says this. What be the first thing you do tomorrow?
What would be the first thing I do tomorrow?
I'm assuming they're saying what would be the first thing you do tomorrow?
If I lost it all today?
Yeah, like I guess what's your fucking how do you get it back starting tomorrow?
Wow.
Either how do you get it back, or like just what are you doing the next day?
Damn.
If you lost it all today,
okay,
what would be the first thing you do tomorrow? That's a good question.
Yeah. What's your answer?
My answer? If I lost it all, I'd be sad. So I'd just be with my family and my wife.
Okay.
And
be like, I lost it all, but you didn't.
Like lost, like lost. So what's up? Yeah, I just be with my family and my wife, and
lost it all like financially.
Kids,
is this like a
yeah? Okay. I don't know. It didn't say. It didn't say. It didn't say that, but I'm assuming like. Yeah, I want to think about that too. Like, did I lose my money, or did I just lose my whole career?
Yeah.
Should we just say everything?
Is that including like family and stuff? Like you're like left with nothing?
No, I think what it means is like what I think right now is like if I lost this, if I lost, I don't know, like all my opportunities. Yeah. Which hopefully nobody ever loses anything.
Yeah.
I'll just be with my family, and then I just start fresh.
They say
put my energy into that.
There's like a thing that says like it's not a quote, but it's like, not gonna quote you right now. It's like a thing where they say like if you were to take away all the money from the 1%, they would like all of them would gain it right back, right? So basically, what I like get from that is like when you go through so much, you learn so much, you gain wisdom, like you know what it takes to get it back. So I would literally just do exactly what I did to get to the position that I'm at now. Like we have the thing of like, that's why I have no fear of like losing it all, because now the one thing that nobody can take from me is the wisdom that I have to be at the position that I'm at right now. So I wouldn't even trip.
Yeah,
I'd be like back to square one, back to the drawing board.
That's good.
Yeah.
I like that. Same. If I lost it all, I wouldn't do shit for a week.
Honestly, I would kind of be like, all right, fuck it. Let's see where this goes.
I wouldn't do honestly, I wouldn't do shit for a month.
Damn.
Like, fuck, I have nothing, bro. I just want to be with my wife and my family.
I lost it all, but you didn't.
I'm like, yo, what's up? If everybody puts in some money, just a little kickstart.
We'll be good. All right. When was your I made it moment on the podcast? Did you have a moment like that? Have you had a moment like that? Because I'm going to be honest with you. I'm very like humbled by this question because I know that we are in a very unique position, right? And I'm very grateful for it. But I don't necessarily, I don't walk around with this like I made it attitude. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I've had a lot of moments where I'm like, wow, this has come so far, you know? Mm-hmm. And just like, there's this, honestly, it's just like every time we film an episode and just that feeling that I have afterwards, I'm like, wow, like we're doing it. Though every time we film, it's almost like I made it moment. It feels like that. We're like, we did it. Especially like when you see the trajectory of like where you start to where you're at now, right? Like for example, I meant specifically like when we're gonna have a guest and you and I kind of have these moments where we're a little nervous, right? We're a little like, yo, we really want to make sure we do a good job. And then we get through it and we're on the other side. Those are like, man, we made it.
Yeah.
We made it.
Yeah, I get that feeling too.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just I've been blessed that when I started this podcast, I felt like some people already knew who I was, and obviously my wife as well, Karen. She's huge. So when I started it, when I did the first episode, I had more than 1,000, 2,000 people watch. So to me, I was like, oh my God, this is awesome. Like I have a community immediately, which I was super blessed about. Thanks to Karen too. I'm not gonna front and be like, I did this by myself. No, Karen helped me elevate this as well. You know what I mean? And that's awesome. But I didn't do that for that, but that's the reality is that's what happened. I don't know, because I'm like you too. Like I'm so humble about it. Like I'm not like, oh, I don't know when people pay attention to me.
Yeah.
I'm not like that. If I had 50 people listening to the podcast, that's 50 people.
Yeah.
We forget
50 people in a room.
We forget what numbers are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We do.
If I had 1,000 people watch my podcast, I felt like, oh my God, I'm going somewhere. Mm-hmm. There's so many people in the world that start a podcast and, you know, they get discouraged because no one's watching.
Yeah.
No one's listening. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
or they start comparing themselves to other podcasts.
They compare themselves.
And that's the thief of joy. Once you start comparing yourself and stuff like that, that's when you get into this like, essentially like this dark hole where you're like, I'm not enough.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, there's a lot that goes on a podcast. If I had the cameras and everything and setting everything up, investing my money, and I only got like one person watching, yeah, you know,
I get you.
it's not too worth it anymore, to be honest. But it still is. Because you can't compare yourself to other people, and that's just the start. It's not always going to be one person.
Yeah.
So I get how people feel.
Yeah.
So I felt like, okay, I have something going on when I have people watching me or listening to me, right? So I felt it then. When you came on, I felt it again even better, because now it's like we elevated it. Now we're being consistent. I felt I am now feeling how it should feel when you're consistent.
Yeah.
And that feels great.
And you take pride in that.
And I take pride in the
even like us kind of missing that this week. That
don't talk about that.
Technically speaking, it did affect you. You were like, yo, I'm like too prideful. I don't even want to like even think that.
Don't talk about it.
Right. I won't bring it up anymore. How we missed the week.
Yeah. No, but
we did it.
Yeah. And then now me and you are getting episodes that like, there's people that get more, but I don't want to compare myself. I am in my own world.
Right.
I am with you guys. You are our world. Josh and me live off you guys. Like, you guys give us our joy.
Yeah.
And I hope that we can give you guys joy as well. I don't know. For example, the last episode, it has over 300,000 views, I think. That's amazing.
That's a lot.
That's like 2 concerts.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I always think about that. And I'm so humble and I'm so blessed. And I'm sure you feel the same way.
1,000%.
And I don't know. I never thought that would happen.
You know,
but that's how I feel. Like, oh, like I don't feel like I made it. That's, you know, I'll never feel like that, because there's always so much more to progress and to grow. You know, this is not my finish line, but it does make me feel like I got something going on.
You feel accomplished. You feel like you're going in the right direction.
Yeah, and I feel like I need to continue.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like I made it. So if I'm answering this question, no, I haven't made it. I don't think you should feel like you've made it. I think you should feel like there's still more to offer. Even if it's even if it's not as much as what you're gaining right now, but you can still fulfill yourself with something smaller, something bigger.
That's good.
You know, it all depends on the human.
Yeah. Another moment where I kind of did feel that, like, not necessarily I made it, but like that immense sense of gratitude where I'm like, whoa, this is like, it's real, right? Like we genuinely have something special here, right? Was at the meet and greet.
Oh my God, I totally forgot about that. You're right.
Right now when we were talking, I was like, oh wow, like that was like a moment where we literally had a ton of people show up for us that like literally love us and we love them, and just get to have like a special moment with all those people that were there. Honestly, for 5 hours. Reminding
myself of that right now. When I come back from, well, I'm in Europe right now, but when I come back, we have to do that.
We got to do another one. I want to go to Texas though.
Yeah, we'll do both. Another LA one in Texas, and then leave a comment down below where we should go visit. You know where I think is a good state too?
Florida?
No. Well, yeah, that too. Arizona.
Oh, AZ.
Yeah.
AZ would be crazy.
Yeah. I feel like we have the Western Hemisphere.
We got the Western Hemisphere.
I got the whole world.
They don't even know that movie, bro.
What is it?
Rocket Man.
Yeah, Rocket Man, but it's like, it's an actual song. It's not just the rock. They use the Rocket Man.
Right.
Yeah. That's a good movie.
That's a great
movie. Who should play you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
I got the whole world in my hands. I got the whole world. It's a good movie.
It's a great movie.
Watch Rocket Man, ladies and gentlemen.
Rocket Man!
Yeah, but I don't think I made it.
Yeah.
I think that's something you should ask somebody when they're like retired or like
that's a good question.
Done doing what they're doing.
Yeah.
Did you make it?
Yeah.
You know, maybe that answer would be a little bit more interesting than mine, but I don't feel like I made it, because like if I made it, to be honest, if I made it, I wouldn't be filming. I wouldn't be working.
Yeah.
I'd be living my life. I wouldn't be doing anything for financial purposes.
But the question was like, when did you have a like, wow, we're really doing it moment on the podcast like that? Like I made it, like where our shit is like popping.
Yeah. I think in the very beginning of the podcast, I had like a wow, people are really listening. This is amazing. And then when you came on, and then we showed consistency, and we showed what we can do together. I felt like we had something going on. And
then for sure the meet and greet too.
Yeah.
That put it all into like real life.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Next question.
Because me and you definitely have something going on.
Okay.
How do I put this into a nice word? Fuck no. Remember you said that? Or what'd you say?
Yeah. They're like, can I enter the meet and greet?
Yeah.
How do I put this kindly?
Fuck no.
This is more like a deeper question that it's like geared towards individual, like your individual self, my individual self. How do you deal with anxiety and what are your coping skills? Because sometimes your girl struggles.
Man, that's a subject that I try honestly not to talk about too much, like the word anxiety and depression, because there's people that really deal with it.
But you do too. That doesn't take away from your own anxiety.
Yeah, but sometimes I just make myself feel like I don't have it as bad as others. So that's what makes me feel better too, you know? But like there's like that's why like I don't want to like say the wrong thing. You know, because I'm so like
okay, but this is an individual question for you. How does Sebas deal with anxiety? Like what are some of your coping mechanisms that you use to like get yourself out of that state?
Talk
to people?
Yeah, but sometimes it's crazy too, because like sometimes like I don't want to talk. I don't know, man. Speaking with somebody who really makes me feel like they're listening.
Yeah.
My wife, my mother, my father sometimes. Deep breaths. And I think one that's really important too, that a lot of people, it's easy for a lot of people to shy away from, is think optimistically.
Change your perspective.
Yeah. Be optimistic about things. And I know we just talked about not doing this, but when I feel anxiety or whatever, because anxiety can be a lot of things, right?
Absolutely.
It can be your career. It can be family. It can be yourself. It can be what just happened right now.
You're saying it could stem from different things.
You can get anxiety from a lot of stuff. Some people, that's what I'm saying. And sometimes it's hard for me to talk about it because some people have it a lot naturally without wanting to do anything. And that's why I'm like, shit, you know? But yeah, you're right. Like if it's just me, right? Being optimistic. And like I said, we just talked about not doing this, but when I do feel this certain type of way, I do compare myself. And I compare my life to others. And honestly, I just tell myself like, yo, bro, I got a roof over my head and I can eat and I can smile and I have people to talk to. I have people who love me. I guess that's being optimistic, right?
Yeah. You start focusing on like gratitude.
Yeah, that's
versus like what your mind is like taking you.
Yeah, and
you reshift your focus.
Yeah, and I just think I've done a really good job to plant this seed in my head and to know that things can be a lot worse, and people have it a lot worse than you. And you know, a lot of people say that, but it's true. And yeah,
I'm on the same boat as you. I think I really try to like be mindful of like what I'm feeling, right? So if I am having like, if I'm going through an anxiety attack, so to say, right, I really try to like understand like, hey, this is just my mind kind of racing, and just kind of be mindful of that and just reshift my focus into gratitude. Because I remember like hearing like when you focus on gratitude, like fear cannot exist. If you're only focused on things that you're grateful for, like there is no room for fear.
I love that.
So that's kind of like what and that only can come if you are being mindful of like what you're feeling. If you're feeling anxious, that's such a normal feeling, right? And it's just like being able to reshift your focus into being optimistic and things that actually are important in your life. I also think that understanding that like it is completely normal. Sometimes we try to like, I don't know, it just feels like we're the only ones that kind of going through this. But I love when people come to me with like things that they're like experiencing, and then being able to be like, oh, I've felt like that too, you know, and being able to connect with somebody. So sometimes thinking like shying away, nobody's going to get me. Like you're missing out on an opportunity to be able to connect with somebody that can resonate with you and be able to kind of like walk through that with you. And then you'll realize like, wow, I'm not the only one that's kind of going through this. Yeah. You know?
Yeah. I think about that all the time as well. Yeah. Like I just know that there's millions of other people just like me. Yeah. So let's all go through it. Yeah. Life can be easy, but life is also hard. Yeah. It just all depends on how you take the bull by the horns.
Right. Right.
You know?
Yeah. Anxiety is a son of a bitch, man. Another thing too,
it comes in many levels.
In many waves, for sure, 1,000%. One thing I've noticed too is I have to be, as I've gotten older too, I really try to be aware of what I'm watching, because that will kind of start sparking my anxiety. If I start watching certain things that just don't make me, like, kind of make me feel unease, I really need to like stay away from it. Whether that be like just putting my phone away for like an hour or so, just kind of disconnecting. Because all this stuff that we're feeding us, dude, there's so much information that we're constantly getting fed. I think sometimes we're just kind of numb and not even realizing it. And I think that kind of plays into the anxiety, you know? There's certain things that, like, I'll be honest with you, like there's sometimes, it just depends on the state that I'm at. Like we can have a conversation about it right now, it'll be fine. But if I'm by myself and I come across a TikTok about like us living in a simulation, or like people start kind of questioning reality, that kind of puts me in a little bit of an anxiety mode. Yeah. So I have to like literally shut everything off. That's what I was kind of more referring to. I have to like, I cannot watch that.
Yeah.
And sometimes it'll kind of happen, and it'll be crazy because I know that I'm very sensitive to that. But even every once in a while, I'll kind of get curious and I'll just like sit into it, and then I'll get an anxiety attack. I really do. That was honestly the first time I got like a severe anxiety attack. I saw like something about like reality isn't real, this is simulation. It fucked with me, bro.
Really?
Yeah, like big time.
You know what's crazy? I love hearing that kind of stuff too.
I kind of do too, because I love the idea of it, but it makes me kind of lose sense of, I almost like, I don't feel grounded. I feel like I'm floating, and then my mind just starts kind of like, and I'm like, what do you mean nothing is real? Like the love that I have for my family, my friends, my life, like that doesn't mean anything. This is just all in my head.
Yeah.
Like that starts fucking with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because life's a trip.
Life's a trip, carnal.
Life's a trip, carnal. We have a couple more. We're going to go on a short break, ladies and gentlemen. We hit the 30-minute mark, so enjoy another whatever my song is.
I kind of forgot what it is.
Yeah. So we'll be right back. I have a question for you.
Okay.
What was your childhood like? That's what they said.
Right now? Right now?
All right, I'll skip it.
Yeah.
How different is the adult life you imagined when you were kids to your actual lives right now?
Ooh, that's a really good question. Damn. I would say, oh man, it's
there is a good answer for this.
Yeah, it's definitely different. I think I put a lot of pressure on myself, and I was very like, if I could go back and talk to like my high school self as me, like that would do so much for me, you know? Because I always had this fear of like, what's gonna happen? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna become? Like, how am I gonna let my parents down? Am I gonna let myself down? Am I not gonna be enough? You know? And knowing what I know now, and like being where I'm at now mentally and everything, I'm like, it all worked out.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. And even the times that I felt like they weren't gonna work out, it always works out.
Yeah.
Almost to the point where I'm like,
in some way,
this is all in design.
Yeah.
You know? Like it's like there's a greater purpose behind all of this.
I see what,
Yeah.
And you think like that because of the mentality that you do things with.
Yeah.
Right? Like the way that you live your life and the mentality that you normally have while doing it, you always say, there's a bigger purpose because of the way I think. So when you achieve some of those things, it's just like, it's because of the way I think.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
For me, I don't know. I always, when I was a kid, I used to see my mom and my dad, and they had all these kids, and my dad would work 9 to 5. Actually, it was like 5 a.m. to like 3 p.m. Something like that. Like construction. My dad's a carpenter / construction. Same thing to me. Going to school, going back home. My mom was a stay-at-home mom because she had all these kids, and my dad would work, make the money. So I always saw them. I was like, dang, they got some formula going on that I don't really understand, but like it's working for everybody. I didn't grow up like with a lot of money at all. But my dad, and he's the hardest worker I know, he gave us a good life, nevertheless, and he still has. But I always like looked at it and be like, what the like it's like you guys have these powers that us kids don't. You know, it's like you guys have grown up powers. But when you grow up, you start to understand, like when my dad say was 32 or right now 33 and I'm 33 right now, I'm like, yeah, I have this and that and I'm married and this and blah, blah, blah. But damn, you had all that. You were working too and you had all these kids and you had feria for all that shit, you know, to take care of us. And at that moment, I'm like, dang, but like now me being the same age, I'm like, dang, my dad was just like me with the same mentality.
Yeah.
So I thought it was like a superpower back then. And it is a superpower, low key. It really is. Like parents really do have a superpower.
I agree.
But now me being the same age, now I'm kind of like, wow, you're just like me. Like the way that I think, little pendejito Sebas. Like just the same thing, you know, same as my father and my mother. And that kind of puts everything into perspective, as in like you kind of like appreciate them more.
Yeah.
Now that you were their age, you know, obviously they're not 33, but you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Like you're kind of like, wow, life, I don't know. To me, it's like life goes by fast.
Super fast.
And to answer the question, if there's a difference, right? That was a question, right? How different is the adult life you imagined when you were a kid? It's completely different than what I thought it was gonna be. You know, I don't have the kids that my parents did, not yet. So it's completely different. Whatever I thought was a kid is not true.
Right.
It's more like, damn, this is just real life, you know, stuff. Yeah. And it just really makes you appreciate them even that much more.
I would say that, I agree with what you're saying, by the way. It does. When you put it in perspective like that, to like really like see where your parents were at the age that you're currently at now, and you being born when they were at that specific age, right? Like 33. When did your parents have you?
My mom had me when she was like 19 or 20.
Oh, okay. So
crazy, right?
That's crazy.
It's insane. And everybody back at home probably, I would assume 70% of people.
Yeah, have had kids at like at a younger age or whatever. Yeah.
And it's not like that no more.
Yeah.
To some people.
Yeah.
But
I would, for like, honestly, like my answer, dude, I would say it's better than I kind of expected it to be.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. That's why it's like you like take I don't know, it's like a good, like it's better. It really is. Yeah. But I look at what they did when they were my age right now, and I'm like, holy chetos.
Yeah.
Like it's insane.
It's insane.
What do your families think about your job?
Ooh, that's a good question.
My job.
I think my mom is very proud.
For sure.
Yeah, but she was never like not proud of the direction that I wanted to go in. Cause she was all about like, so like obviously like my mom like was born in Mexico. She came over here when she was like 14 to like 16. And even with the path that she took to go to, like even it's like such a common thing now, but she chose to be like a real estate agent, right? When she came here, she knew she wanted to do that. She's just like, she knew that was kind of like what she was passionate about. Like that was outside of the box. And people were like, what are you doing? Like you don't get any guaranteed money like this. You don't get money until you sell a home. Right? Like, why don't you work at something that's going to guarantee you something? And she had this like mindset of like, no, I see the bigger picture here. So when I got into social media, I didn't make any money right away because you don't, right? And she would ask me, she's like, are they paying you? And I'm like, no, but they will one day. And she goes, that's all I need to hear.
Oh, cool.
So she really like leaned into believing like what I dreamed of, like possibility. She got behind it. And she would, I remember like I would be recording in my room and she would like, I could hear her like kind of like listening and being kind of curious about it. Cool. And she was always about telling people like I'm a YouTuber, her son's a YouTuber and stuff like that.
I was gonna ask you that right now. You always ask people what their Uber pitch is.
Yeah.
If your mother was in Uber.
Yeah.
And I think what would your mother's Uber pitch for you be?
Like if she said, "What does your son do?"
Yeah.
If they asked her, I would say he's a entrepreneur. She would say he's an entrepreneur / she would probably say influencer because she knows that word.
Yeah, me same.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like they don't really understand fully.
Of course. Yeah. Because, yes.
Yeah, right.
Not to get too into it, but like really cool things will be happening, right? With like La Platica and like the brand and stuff. And I'll explain to her, she's like, that's so good. And I know she's proud of me, but I'm like, I don't think she fully gets it. But that's also fine, you know?
That's fine.
And it kind of like humbles me too.
Yeah.
You know, because there's so much more to life.
Yeah, that's amazing that you put it that way, because you're right. It does humble you.
It humbles you.
It's like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think my parents are just like, my son and his wife, they do a lot of things on social media. And he has a podcast.
Yeah. My mom would say that too.
Yeah.
Because she loves La Platica.
Yeah.
Loves it.
And
she was at the meet and greet.
Yeah, I know. I saw it.
Oh, your mom too?
Yeah, my mom too. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's really it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool though. It's cool. And I don't care what my mother thinks I do. And she doesn't care either. As long as I'm happy and, I'm doing okay.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, she's not super. I think obviously because we're older now, she's not like super like trying to control what we do or like really invasive of our like life and life choices.
But I'll tell everybody back at home too. Sometimes you want to start something that like you really like and your parents don't really agree with it. It sounds rude, but like the only way to shut them up
to prove them wrong
is to prove them wrong. And with proving somebody wrong, somebody else, it comes with a little sacrifice. And if you can prove somebody wrong, that feeling of proving somebody wrong is just that much better when you prove them wrong.
Yeah.
Right? But you have to really have like good intentions, good emotions. Your drive has to be there.
Yeah.
You don't want to just be, you don't want to just be like, yeah, I'll do this, and you never do. Then you're the one that looks kind of like dummy.
Right.
But when you prove somebody wrong, it's just like, it's but you're not doing it for that, right?
Correct.
I'm not saying like,
dude, to shut them up.
Shut your mom up. No, I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying like when you prove them wrong, or, you do something, similar, there's a big proud moment that you have. Yeah. And so do they.
Yeah, I agree.
And they respect it that much more.
I agree.
And then everything else in life that you do, now they're going to be like, okay.
He's going to do it. He said he's going to do it.
Yeah, he did it once.
Yeah.
He did it twice.
Yeah.
And now, doing stuff like that is what makes you an adult.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Proving others wrong makes you an adult.
Yeah.
And they respect you now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but like kind of listening more to yourself and the things that you want to do and doing them, right? Versus like really being influenced by other people's opinions.
That's how you gain a lot of respect in whatever realm of work or ideas or stuff that you want to get yourself into. That's how you gain respect in it. Maybe not even necessarily you as an individual, maybe your brand.
Right.
Maybe your little coffee shop that you wanted to open, that you start off at the indoor swap meet.
Right.
And you're like, mija, are you sure it's going to bring you money? Because you're like at the swap meet. That's just the beginning. We just talked about that earlier. There's a start to everything.
Yep.
Nobody starts at...
Right. Like launching 100 Starbucks.
Yeah, you're not Starbucks right away.
Yeah.
So like, everybody starts somewhere.
That's true, man.
So if you have a little wooden coffee shop that you post up at the indoor swap meet.
Yeah.
And I think about that because I used to live in Norwalk and there was an indoor swap meet in Norwalk.
That was my swap meet too.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just like shit like that. So it's like, now, if that's what you want to do, cool. But you've been there for 30 years, cool. If you happy, you happy. Right? There's another, there's more ideas into happiness as well. You don't got to be at what people think is the top.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Others ideas of killing it. There's no like one size fits all for like killing it.
What I'm trying to say is like everybody starts somewhere too.
Yeah.
Prove people wrong.
Yeah.
There's so many people that I know that started somewhere as like this individual, and like if you look at it now, you're like, oh, you started there. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And now you're here.
Yeah.
Or now you're there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I love that, man. Wise words from a decent man.
You
decent.
Episode
101 in the books.
Next Monday.
10 deuce.
enjoy the rest of your days, ladies and
the rest of the week, because it's Monday. Well, it was Monday if you're not listening to it on a Monday.
It was Monday. We post on Mondays.
Hashtag
Mondays don't suck.
I know more.
Will you be wearing the headphones next episode?
Absolutely. I'm going headphones, my boy.
Headphones or these?
Unless my hair just happens to be looking pristine that day, then I might have to pop these. Because your hair looks
nice right now.
Right. So I'm actually, you kind of saved the day because I got a baby shower to go to after this. So I need to make sure my hair is on fleek.
Oh, there you go.
Boom.
We'll have these as a secondary weapon. Me, if I'm wearing a hat, I'm going to wear the big headphones.
But we kind of have to be on the same page because we need to look good as a team, as a unit. And if one of us is like with the headphones, is not going to look good.
Because we don't argue.
We don't argue.
And what else?
And what else?
And you can listen to us on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. Ladies and gentlemen, that was episode 101. How do I say that? Episode 101 or 101?
I go 101.
101.
Yeah.
Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or here on the wonderful world of YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, AYYYSEBAS and THEJOSHLEYVA. We are your host of the #1 Latino podcast in the world. I've never said that, though. He hasn't either. You already know. Will. We've been saying that since day one, and people still say it, but we don't.
I never will either. It's kind of,
Shua, thank you.
Thank you, Edgar. You want to go there?
Cállate. Should we take another shot?
Fuck it, G. Uno más.
On camera?
On camera.
With the headphones off.
Fuck it, G.
Man, it's done, G. Hey, it's a different vibe now.
It's a different vibe. They in it for real. Vibe.
Hey, let me tell you something.
Tell me something.
Episode, when we in the 3 digits, we act different.
Bro, imagine when we're in the 4 digits. That seems so unbelievably far away, bro. This is episode 1000.
Bro, if we get in the 4 digits as soon as possible, that means that we have to throw out an episode almost every day. Dead ass.
Well,
dead ass.
Yeah, we can. Even if we throw out an episode every single day, 365, we still need to shoot for 3.5 years. No, a little less than 3.5, but like over 3 years. If we shot every day and we wanted to get to the thousands.
Dead ass?
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, think about it. We're at 100 right now, right? 365 plus 100, that's 465. Plus another 365. Okay, two years.
I think you can do the math a lot easier. I think you're doing it kind of hard. I think you can, instead of adding, I think you can start multiplying.
All right. So maybe like 2.5 years to get to the thousands, but it's still gonna take years.
Think so.
And but that's uploading every single day.
Okay, 365 days out of the year.
Correct. We already have 100 in the books.
Okay, but just don't even mind the 100 because it's just confusing us more.
I agree.
Pretend we're at 0.
Yeah.
That'll suck. But pretend we're at 0.
Okay.
Right? 365. How many days are in a week? 7.
7.
So we post every day. So 365 times 7. What is that?
What do you mean?
365 days.
Right. All you need to do is
times that by 7 because there's 7 days out of the week. No, wait. No, not by 7.
Sebas, if we already have the end number 365, that's how many episodes in that year.
Oh, yeah.
you dummy, bro. I was like, what are you saying right now? I'm like, why are we timing this by 7? We already have the number. It's 365.
Oh my God. That means we'd have to post.
If we post every day for a year, that's 365 episodes.
Yeah.
So if we do that again next year, that's...
Damn, I'm stupid.
2.5 years.
Qué pendejo.
You know how we would do it if we want to do a quick status? We just do 1,000 divided by 365.
You look so much smarter than me right now.
2 years and 7 months. If we started from 0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can post twice a day.
Yeah. Then we could do it in a year.
3, 6.
Do we really need to get to 1,000?
Damn. 3. No, that would be like a little over 700, right? Episodes in 2 years.
Yeah.
So it'd be like 2 years and a half. If we post never mind, bro. I'm over it. I'm over. You know, I graduated high school with just geometry.
Oh, I was so
barely, and I think I got a D just for my 5 credits.
I love this tequila. This has nothing to do with the tequila because I love Mandala tequila. It's honestly one of my favorite. But today, the tequila is not hitting me the way it normally does. Look, I feel it all over my body. Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Jake Gyllenhaal and Ben Affleck.
We out this hoe. 101.
Enjoy your week. Chao. Nos vemos en la próxima plática.
Estás escuchando la plática.